what's up, guys? How you guys doing? I want to do this video. I want to share with you a story how I started reading the Bible. Okay, I became a born again believer about 20 plus years ago. Ever since then, little by little, I started reading the Bible. So I actually ended up reading the whole Bible in like 3 years and whatever. And then after that, the first time was just to do it, So I did it. But after that, I kind of like slowed down. I didn't really read the Word as much. And I experienced something weird when I was small. When I was like 10 years old, I grew up in a Christian family, and I went to church, and my church teacher wasn't that pastor, but he was like a church teacher for, this Korean church, and we were in a Korean section because I came from Korea at the time, and he was asking us like, how much are you willing to read, in the future? And my initial answer was basically, and everyone had their own answer. Everyone was saying, I'm willing to read one sentence a day. We were kids, 3rd grade or whatnot, 4th grade, like 10 years old, right? And then when it come to me, I said what I thought was reasonable. I'm willing to read 1 chapter a day. And as I said that, the teacher got mad at me. He was like, he got mad at me or something. It was like, almost as if like, he was like, you're gonna read 1 chapter a day? And almost like it was an insult. It was like as if that was impossible. And I never understood it, why he was so mad at me, in front of the whole class, like in front of the students and the church. And I never understood. You're gonna read 1 chapter a day? And he told the other teacher, like, look, this kid said he's gonna read 1 chapter a day. And I never understood that, until I got older. And I realized, wow, maybe what I said as a young kid triggered him, because he wasn't reading his Word, his Bible, that much. And to hear somebody younger than him to say I'm going to read this much more than he was doing, it triggered his ego and his pride. I didn't get that until a few years later, a few years before, as I'm doing this video recently, actually. So subconsciously, I used to think it was almost impossible for me to read the Bible. Subconsciously. So that's why I kind of stopped reading the Word, Until I was thinking somehow, in some way, for whatever reason, I thought about that lesson in life. That memory came back to me, and like, it was almost like trauma. And it came back to me in my life, and then it woke me up, and I learned my lesson. Like, oh, I want to see if I can read 1 chapter a day. And ever since then, I've been challenging myself to read 1 chapter a day. And guess what? I've been reading 1 chapter a day ever since then. And for the past year and a half, I read the whole Bible, the whole New Testament. I'm on the Old Testament now. And I strive to read 1 chapter a day. Nowadays, I'm starting to read like 3 chapters a day, because I try to read the Proverbs every day. Another thing I try to read is Psalms. And then another chapter where I'm continuing the whole Bible. I'm at the Old Testament right now. Okay, so at Numbers right now, actually. So sometimes, like, sometimes you get attacked from the devil even when you were a kid, trying to do good, and it's just crazy, that's life. But you live and you learn. I took that bad memory, that trauma, and I turned it into a good thing. I said, let me see if I can read 1 chapter a day recently, and ever since then I've been doing it, so sometimes the worst things in life, you can turn into the good things. That's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. Talk soon. All right, take care. Bye.